The immigrants have decided to start kicking police ass all over the country. You think that's the only tape you seen when them immigrants jumped them cops and had no mercy on them? Came to America, kicking cops' asses. And Biden over there quiet. The Democrats is over there not talking about it. It's still defund and hate the police. And this is the weird part. You still got... I wouldn't be tolerating that crap here in Virginia. I would be telling law enforcement all over the state, it's time to start kicking illegals' asses. Don't worry about the legal ramifications and the backlash. Don't worry about that. If they fire you from that department, you got a job here at the Virginia State Police. But what I'm going to say is, I will be pardoning every single cop that whoops off on illegals' asses that come in Virginia. The message is going to be clear. Virginia is not a sanctuary state for you illegals. It's a state where you come over here and fuck around, you're going to find out. And that's exactly the message I would be sending all across that border. I would say, don't bring your ass. I would go down there personally with a loudspeaker. Don't bring your asses to Virginia, because what y'all pulled off over there, jumping them cops and all that other stuff, putting them in the hospital, that ain't gonna happen in Virginia. We either gonna put you in the hospital or in a funeral home. And after that, we're gonna deport your ass the way you are back to your country and tell them to fix you up. We ain't spending another damn dime on you illegals here in Virginia. Guarantee, me as your next Virginia governor, I will be unequivocal in letting the message be sent clearly all across the country. This is how you handle illegals. And then after we done kicking your ass, we'll find out who you connected with, who you've been staying with, who's been feeding you and housing you, and we're gonna take this shit too. We tired of this crap. This ain't an invasion. They at war with us. They just putting their soldiers in our country. And at the numbers that they are going at, and given how Biden has weakened our military, has gave out low morale to every single law enforcement agent in the country that says the crime family now runs the country. It can run every other part of the country, but I can guarantee you Virginia will set the tone. Biden would be so pissed off. Why Rutledge having them immigrants? No, I'm putting them on display and saying, this is what happens when you come to Virginia. I'm like, yeah, Virginia is for lovers, but also Virginia is for illegals to get their asses kicked if you come over here screwing around. We're not going to have that crap having conferences talking about could you house these criminals, murderers, and rapists and gang members in our houses. Fuck that. None of that. I'm going to be telling them, we ain't doing none of that New York or California shit here in Virginia. And don't worry about the language, because y'all been cursing too. Y'all just don't want to do it publicly because you're worried about how your friends going to feel about it. My friends know where I stand. They know I speak my mind and I ain't no establishment bitch. That's for those Republicans and Democrats that are signing on board on the Nikki Haley amnesty train. Forget that train. Let amnesty happen with them. See what happens here in Virginia. No more driver's licenses, no nothing. That's what Youngkin's doing. That's why I called them out. I said, Youngkin, how you against illegal immigration, but you giving these motherfuckers driver's licenses? You giving them everything that they want to stay here and say, this is home. This is where we whoop cops' asses at. Not in Rutledge, Virginia, but in Youngkin and their Virginia. The Democrats, they've been basically grabbing the pussy at the damn governor's mansion. That's what they be doing. Because you wouldn't be finding that with Merle Rutledge. There's no way in hell I will allow my law enforcement officers to be scared of the illegals. I'm going to tell them straight up, you shoot to kill. And then after we are done, we're going to put Lil Pedro and his friends up there on display like they had with Saddam Hussein, saying, this is what happens every single time y'all fuck around. There's no excuse for what happened. There's no excuse for lawmakers' silence. They basically let them burn. And that's the problem, cops. Y'all gotta stop allowing these politicians to put y'all in the fire and let you burn up. And y'all over there protecting them and doing their wishes. You saw what happened to them. That's all you are to them. You saw the response. The response was let them go, be nice to them. You know, they just don't understand the rules in our country. They shouldn't even be here, period. That's what I be telling them. Shouldn't even be here. And like I said, my civil forfeiture law will guarantee that we bring back Virginia the way Virginia should be, taking care of Virginians that are lawfully here, not taking care of these damn illegals across the border because the animals in their country screwed them up. We got an animal in the White House, and we still don't like him. And I don't think any of us want a repeat. That's why we voting for Trump. That's why we voting for him, because we fed up. Everybody's voting for Trump. There's not anybody who I don't know, even if they're not saying it. They're like, when I go to that booth, I'm voting for Trump. They're going home. Hey, don't ask me who I'm voting for. I'm voting for who's not responsible for this shit. That's who I'm voting for. God bless you. God bless America. Never in Virginia. Cops, you heard me loud and clear. That's how we handling business. You want a true Virginia governor that's not running for president, you endorse and back and support Merle Rutledge and say